Hey, what's up guys, I'm Vivian, and today I'm going to be talking about which NBA franchise, in my opinion, well not even in my opinion, what I found from doing the research, is the most dominant. So, that's pretty much self-explanatory, but alright, let me address a comment that I just got. So there's stupid, there's retarded, and then there's that, you're in the special class. This kid, there's no way he's not in a special class school. So my newest video on why Steph Curry, I can't speak, Steph Curry isn't that good? Well, this kid comments, you don't know anything about football. Didn't know Curry played football. I'm just saying that was the dumbest comment I've ever seen. But let's get right into the video. Let me stop rambling on. Let me get right into the video. Alright, so my first reason is going to be I judged them in 4 ways. My 4 ways is NBA titles, regular season success, most talent teams had, and the playoff success. And, that's pretty much the 4 ways I'm going to be judging them. So my first way I'm going to judge them is NBA titles, where the Lakers are leading in 16, and then Chicago in second, about 10 titles behind, have 6, Warriors have 5, and so does San Antonio with 5. So, obviously NBA titles don't mean everything. In my personal opinion, I think LeBron is better than Michael, but Michael has a bit more titles. So I know titles don't mean anything. Everything. And titles really, besides you can say you have them, they don't mean that much. You could have a worse team and still win a finals. It's just how it goes. So obviously NBA titles really don't mean, they mean a lot, but they don't mean so much to mean that the Lakers, just because they have the more title wins, are going to be the best NBA franchise. No, it's not how it works. So I could just end the video off right there and be like, there, they have more NBA titles. But I wanted to go even farther, so I actually went and looked at their regular season. And obviously, as y'all know, the Warriors just set the regular season winning record. So they're in the lead with 73 and 9 wins, but right behind them, 1 win less, the Bulls 72 and 10. And then in 3rd and 4th place, Lakers and the Bulls again, or tied 69 and 13. So in that one, although the Warriors are in 1st, the Bulls are in 2nd and 3rd. So I'll probably give that category to the Bulls, but the Warriors are the best. So that, I don't know really what category who would win that. So I don't know. That one's a toss up about that. Not much you can really go into. That's just regular season wins. But then you might not know what I meant in the beginning of the video when I said most talent. Well, most talent, which team either drafted or traded the best. So GM wise. So most talent, the Lakers are in 1st in this list, and this is all in my opinion, obviously, but alright, the Lakers are 1st in my opinion, as they've had Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain, who owns the most scoring at 101, I'm pretty sure, and Kobe Bryant, who's obviously the Mamba. He's great. He's actually came in 2nd close, he's at 2nd most scoring in one game, and then debatably one of the best point guards to ever live, Magic Johnson. So they have debatably 2 of the best centers to ever live, Wilt Chamberlain and Shaquille O'Neal, and debatably 2 of the best guards to ever live, Magic Johnson or Kobe Bryant. So that's why I have him in 1st. But then you have Boston, who had debatably one of the best players who have tons of rings, Bill Russell and Larry Bird. And a lot of people sleep on Bob Cousy, but this dude is actually really good. I went and looked him up, make sure he was good, because I never actually heard of him. But for never hearing of him, this dude is actually extremely good. And then alright, so I think the Bucks are a little bit higher than Boston, but I didn't really see the Bucks until after I put down Boston, so I would rank Bucks higher than Boston in this situation, as they have had Oscar Robertson, who is obviously one of the best players to ever live, Ray Allen, who's one of the best shooters to ever live, and then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, obviously one of the best centers to ever do it. I think the Bucks just have more talent than the Boston has ever had, because I don't know, I think they do really. Do y'all? I do. So, then you have Utah, who has one of the best point guards to ever live in John Stockton. And then Pete Maravich, who I like because, he went to LSU, so that's why I like him. And Karl Malone. So, really, Utah has one of the best guards to ever live on their team. And then they have Karl Malone. And the Bucks, pretty much, they have all-around talent. Same with the Lakers and same with Boston. They had all-around talent. But I do have the Lakers actually winning that entire thing, because the reason I have them winning is because Kobe Bryant, one of the best to ever live, Magic Johnson, one of the best to ever live, Wilt Chamberlain, one of the best to ever live, and Shaquille O'Neal, one of the best to ever live. And obviously all these people are one of the best to ever live, but the Lakers are the only team that I found that had this many. But then I could have named at least 6 more players on the Lakers that were one of the best to ever live. And now we're going to go to playoff success. where, I mean, the Lakers in the top of the list again with 397 wins and 265 losses. So this team has done great in the playoffs. And then Boston, almost a whole 93 wins behind, 304 wins and 220 losses. So they have 93 less wins, but almost the same amount of losses. So I mean, that's one big thing. And then Chicago, way behind at 157 wins and 118 losses. So, I mean, in my opinion, I think either Chicago or Boston are one of the most dominant. But if you just look at these lists, which actually really surprised me, the Lakers led every list besides regular season, which I didn't expect. They led playoff success, they led most talent, and they led NBA titles. So, obviously, this is just my opinion, but, I mean, I didn't think they were going into this, but going into this now, seeing what I see now, I do think the Lakers are probably the best franchise to ever be in the NBA. This isn't current NBA franchise, this isn't like current NBA teams' dominance, because if it was, obviously Golden State Warriors and Cavaliers would be the two runners, the two high runners, but in the entire history of the NBA, the Lakers have just been the most dominant team. And I mean, I don't know, it's just that really surprised me making this video. So actually, comment below who you think the most dominant team ever was, and comment below if I changed your opinion on which team was the most dominant. And I know this video, it sounded really scripted, but it's really because it's hard for me to put personality into the video where it's mostly stats based. I actually enjoyed making this video a lot. So if you really like this video, hit the like button. If you want more like it, hit the like button. And I upload daily, so hit the subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. And if you didn't like the video, you don't have to hit the dislike button or comment anything. No, you can just leave. It's cool. You don't have to be mean. Unless you want to be mean, then be mean. It's whatever. But yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be it for this video. So kids, always remember, never do your vegetables. Always eat your drugs. Stay safe. Wear your seatbelt. Goodbye. Boom.